And I'm back with Persona 5 Royal. We're back doing some story stuff. We also have exams coming up. Just trying to get myself back in my chair. Like I said before, I'm using one of those bouncy chairs. And I'm also on camera for the first time in a while, and I've got the green screen here. Just trying to make sure I'm in the right spot. So it might take some time to readjust because I've been doing the social link stuff for so long.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. How the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice? Oh, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Nah, sorry. I don't want to make you late.
Okay, let's get started. How about you? This is it. That's right.
Nice going. Hey.
Been running into you a lot lately.
That reminds me.
Do you remember what they said in what Dr. Maruki was offering? He seems really popular, so maybe I should see for myself.
Excuse me. But all right then.
So Makoto is going to join the Maruki bandwagon as well.
Senpai,
Oh!
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Yeah.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
He helped helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Nice.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make...
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
Aye, I'm
I can
intriguing.
definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshi?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change.
Man, she's got me there.
If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion? I have to agree, it was quite inspiring for myself as well.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry. I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right. Then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
I mean, it's a tough thing. Because you can't be truly independent, but you also can't be truly reliant on people either. I own this place, you know. I can tell just by looking at the tables. Shogi. Okay, what do we got here? Oh yeah. Okay. Went through all the trouble of setting up my camera just to come back to this setup. Of course. Can't win them all.
Good evening. I look forward to it. I'll start.
Vanguard of my Togo kingdom, go forth to the front lines. Trample upon them all. You think you to protect yourself with that paltry defense? Useless. Awaken, dragon. Let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark Inferno Rook. Wow, she is definitely into this. Can you hear the wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield? With an incompetent king, a soldier cannot show his bravery. This is where you suffer. At last, everything is in place. The right hand trembles as I release my full power.
Check.
I summon forth the forbidden move that shall bring your end. Ultimate Excalibur attack. Check. Wow. I did it again. It's an embarrassing habit I have. During a match, I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I play the role of a queen of a kingdom. Huh? I myself find it a bit, well... My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view Shogi board as my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my subjects, but I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet. People think it's weird or that I'm an otaku or I'm crazy. I mean, I can't blame them. Certainly, I think I'm weird too.
Yes.
Your positivity is a welcome relief. I may be able to learn more from their matches than I thought. Ultimate Excalibur attack! I've never heard that before. It's like she's watching a shonen anime.
Oh,
There's something else I wanted to mention. Do you read the weekly magazines? I'm doing a photo shoot for one. You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on the newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I was reluctant to do it. But if I can draw more attention to shogi, maybe the sport will become more popular. At least, that's how I'm justifying it. I have an interview scheduled for tomorrow as well. So let's end for today.
until next time.
hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
Quiet down.
I don't know who that is.
Do you know the answer? No.
I should have guessed thievery. That was such a gimme.
Yep.
Oh well. It's not like I'm not gonna know it for next time. Boiling alive though.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming in so suddenly.
It was nothing.
No, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make people pensive, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I rather they didn't force you to come here, actually.
No.
Actually, I was advised to come, but still chose to go on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Oh, you're sounding more like the counselor than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. You appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Well, not at all, in fact. Quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to have others help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even so, getting help isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's wonderful to have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right these days. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
It's nothing major. I've come to understand that all too well, and it's been a bad idea that I burden myself more than I should. You really do seem like someone who has a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who are protecting you, rely on you too much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that, maybe things have gone differently. You think so? You live with an older sister, correct? Pardon me for saying so, but it seems like you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, I think it's kind of the norm for me. But our lack of adult guardianship has been tough on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard on me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not much about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have well been a bit too uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you okay with your support system?
well,
It's not like I have a ton of employees or something. But I do have people that are able to help me as well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever get back. So I just need to keep my chin up.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced. Yet we do need help when we look towards the future. Should anything else come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you. Though my help could be pretty limited. Thank you. I'll take those as kind words.
hey,
Exams. Fuck. let's close off to Kimmy's social link while we're at it.
Hey, Doctor. Does it matter who likes someone first?
What?
What are you talking about?
There's a boy I like, but my friend told me that I have to let her have him because she liked him first.
Oh, that's not true.
Really? Then why did she say that?
Likely because she's jealous of you. Just be careful because it might result in pandemonium.
Pandemonium?
To Kimmy, that's a bit of a high word for a girl her age.
That girl's gotten a lot better. So much so, in fact, that now she's gossiping. She even comes in on days she doesn't have to. It appears she's nearly fully recovered. Which reminds me, the new medicine will be completed soon.
Yeah.
Your data has been extremely helpful due to your generic body type and bland health history.
Gee, why does everybody think I'm so bland just because I have the typical JRPG protagonist look?
You've been a splendid guinea pig. I mean, participant, so thanks again. By the way, how have I been doing? Have I been helpful? For your escapades with the Phantom Thieves, I mean. Come on, you and I both know that you were lying about needing to prepare for the entrance exams.
So yes, at level 10, everybody knows you're a Phantom Thief, so you might as well not even bother hiding it.
I visited Oyamata in jail. A swing of fortunes like that could have only come at the hands of the Phantom Thieves.
You got me.
And to have it happen when it did, isn't the only logical conclusion to think that it's you? A normal person would probably notify the police. Well, I don't care. The point is that without you, I wouldn't have been able to complete my mission. I would have never finished the new medicine while I was being deceived by Oyamata, and I would have never met any of the townspeople. I bet the Phantom Thieves save people in need, just like doctors do, huh? So, I'll go out on a limb for you. I'll have even more powerful medicine ready for you. I trust that you'll use them appropriately.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of death.
Yeah! Resuscitation. Increase the selection of revival items at the clinic.
All right.
And you can now fuse Alice. Oh boy! Like I didn't already have her, but now you know how to get her.
I'm not gonna give them to you for free, though.
I wouldn't even ask.
So, you better make some money in the name of justice.
That reminds me, I should really start selling off my crap.
Now go. Take care.
Yay! Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, might as well do social link stuff. Ah, damn it. I catch you again. Ah, there's so much crap. Well, fuck it.
Hey, hey!
You don't have to keep notifying me. Yeah. Whoops. Too far.
Hi.
What do you want to do?
Okay.
Sorry to bother you.
He goes to arcades? I thought this was... This doesn't sound like a catchy to me, but hey, let's go for it. I was out here gathering intel, and I noticed some people playing this. I did a bit of research. This is a pretty hardcore shooter game. Do you normally play games like these? Well, that should even the playing field. I'm not much for video games myself, so I guess we're in the same boat. Damn, that's some accuracy. My fingers are going to be sore tomorrow. What a realistic game.
Have you noticed?
Well, I get as much practice as I can. Only a joke. I'm new to this, I'm afraid. Perhaps we'll chalk it up to beginner's luck. Well, I did find this nostalgic for me. I had a toy gun like this when I was younger. All this reminded me of running around the house with it. Is it? I don't think it's that unusual. But there are different kinds of heroes, of course. Different stances they define themselves by. For example, one may stick to this vision of justice that they believe in, even if others deny it, while another simply sees others as a desire, seeking to be recognized and gratified as a hero. Say, which one of these fits more of your idea of a hero? You believe in a third system. I suppose if you're fighting for a justice that nobody really wants, that's just blind self-righteousness in the end.
I apologize.
Sorry, I suppose that was just a strange thought. Whenever I talk with you, I just can't help but delving into these topics. Nope, level 5. Nope. Goodness, I worked up quite a sweat playing that game. I could use a shower. Why don't we call it a day?
We will meet again.
Yeah. I wanted to express my gratitude again. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had quite a lot of fun. I don't play those kinds of games too often, and honestly, wasn't sure how well I do. Hopefully I don't come off as too much of a nuisance, or novice. I wish I played better. Really? I'm honored to hear you think so. I suppose I've always been quick to grasp the fundamentals of anything, but that's also a concern for me. There's this constant pressure. Everyone expects me to be capable of anything, which is stressful in and of itself. Still, gaming was rather fun. It was quite a novel experience. I just read in my leisure time. It offered more realism than I expected, and I was impressed by how immersive it felt. Usually I really struggle even enjoying this with my peers, but thank you for joining me today. I hope you can join me again if you have the chance. See you later.
Yo.
Exams, 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 exams.
Come on.
Alright. So, this could be a good place to stop, looking at this dork teacher's face. Because next time will be exams, and then story and plot stuff. So I will call it here for today, and I will see everybody next time.